Hello everybody, and welcome to a new reaction video. And today we're going to be revisiting Infected Rain. A short while ago I checked out a track of theirs called Orphan Soul. It was the first time I'd ever heard them, and I really quite enjoyed it. I had a few comments underneath suggesting other tracks that I should listen to, so today we're going to be listening to Stop Waiting. I am kind of knowing what to expect after the first track. Looked up this song, couldn't find any like deeper meaning behind it, but I've got the lyrics up here, so we'll see if we can discern anything throughout the track. What I didn't know when I first listened to them was the fact that they're from Moldova. I wasn't aware of that, but it doesn't really make much difference. Just a fun little fact that I didn't know. So yeah, I'll put a link to the original video in the description below. I can't remember if I've said that already. Anyway, yes, let's get on with it, shall we? Stop Waiting by Infected Rain.
Waiting for something to change, waiting someone to forgive us, waiting, swallowing the rage. Days keep passing, lack of expectation, fear and taking the best of us. We are again expecting the salvation, waiting for someone to be sorry for us. We are always waiting. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for?
Slightly different to what I remember the first time I listened to them. This doesn't seem as... can't think of the word I'm looking. It doesn't seem as energetic as the first one, and it doesn't seem as... there doesn't seem to be that much impact behind it, like the Orphan Soul track. I mean, it's still a fairly good track. It just doesn't seem to be as... doesn't seem to have the impact as the first one. Literally, this just seems to be, from what I can make out from the lyrics, it just seems to be about the way people sort of sit back and expect someone else to fix their problems. I mean, it literally says things like waiting for someone to save us, waiting for something to change, waiting for someone to forgive us, and waiting and swallowing the rage. It's like, well, it's almost like pleading ignorance, you know, like bad stuff is happening, and rather than doing something about it, you're waiting for somebody else to fix it for you. That's just what it seems to be that I'm getting so far. Days keep passing in breathless expectation, fear has taken the best of us. Here we are again expecting a salvation, waiting for someone to be sorry for us. So yeah, it pretty much seems to be like, you know, not wanting to be proactive yourself and thinking, you know, that this mess has happened, never mind, somebody else will do it. Anyway, shall we carry on?
Never forget what you live fighting for. Never forget what you live for. Let go the substance of your life. Let go the fear. Let go the darkness. As long as you can't give in, fight for your life, fight for your dream. As long as your scars keep bleeding, just rise from the knees. for your dreams. Fight, fight, get up from your knees. Fight, fight, fight for your dreams. Fight, fight, get up from your knees. Fight, fight, fight for your dreams. Fight, fight, get up from your knees. Fight, fight, fight for your dreams. Fight, 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 get up from your knees.
Just that little part there seems to pretty much confirm what I was saying before. As I said before, we are always waiting. What are we waiting for? We are expecting salvation, waiting for someone to be sorry for us. And then she follows it up with fight, fight, fight for your dreams. Fight, fight, get up from your knees. So yeah, it's like, you know, no one's going to turn around and fix your problems for you. You've got to do it yourself. You've got to make the change. You've got to affect the change yourself. You can't just sit back and hope for the best. So yeah, it's pretty much covered what I thought it was, or what it seems to have. I could be wrong, but it seems to be pretty obvious that it's that sort of thing. Carry on.
Get up from your knees. Fight, fight for your dreams. Get up from your knees. Fight, fight for your dreams. Get up from your knees. Fight, fight for your dreams. Get up from your knees. Fight, fight for your dreams. Get up from your knees. Fight, fight for your dreams. Get up from your knees. Fight, fight for your dreams.
There we go. Stop Waiting by Infected Rain. It's a good track. I have to say I liked Orphan Soul better. I don't know what it was about this track. It just didn't feel... It didn't have the impact, as much impact as the first one. Don't get me wrong, still very good. Musicianship was brilliant. Her vocals are astounding. Video was very interesting as well. She seems to have very very different looks. I mean, in the first track, she had like the dreads and all the face paint and stuff like that. In this one, she's either got like all these metal beads and funky headdresses on, or she's just like got the dreads and growling along there. It's very interesting. I've got a bunch more of their tracks to check out, so I'll check those out in the future. It was a good track, but I didn't like it as much as Orphan Soul. So I will obviously check out some of their other stuff later in the future. I don't know what it is. I know there's a lot of people who don't like female fronted bands for some reason, and I mean, someone actually said to me a little while ago, I'm not keen on female fronted bands because I can't sing along. Never stops me when Lacuna Coil's playing. But anyway, I do know, so I actually have a friend who flat out refuses to listen to female fronted bands, and I don't know why. No, she had a great voice. I very much enjoyed it. Not thinking much else to say on it. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll leave it at that. See you again soon.
Never forget what to live anymore. Never forget what to live for. Let go the substance of your nightmares. Let go the fear. Let go